Welcome back to our channel. If you want to learn Chinese in a fun way, please subscribe to us and turn on the small bell. While you are studying our HSK course, our Chinese character series video will satisfy your request if you are interested in Chinese characters. If your Chinese score is HSK level 3 and is above, then you must not miss these videos. I believe that some students who have learned our previous videos will ask, I have learned alphabet already. Why should I still learn Chinese characters? And given that characters are so difficult, what is a meaningful learn Chinese characters? Simply, Pinyin is a system for marking Chinese characters with phonetics. Just like the phonetic symbols of English, it must be remembered that Pinyin is just a tool to help you find pronunciation. There are one pronunciation have different Chinese words, and one word have different pronunciations in Chinese. So, Pinyin has defect. If you only learn Pinyin, you will have many questions and will make many mistakes during our further study. Now we decided to start our learning of Chinese characters. So, what is Chinese characters? Chinese characters are records of text, constitute one of mankind's oldest system of writing, and have the most user in the world. You will definitely say that China have the largest population in the world. And of course, Chinese characters have the most used. That's not all true. Historically, Chinese characters were borrowed by Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and other countries for a long time. Now, you can still find the trace of Chinese characters in these languages.
Okay, ma'am, but we are now learning this video in English. You also teach Chinese in English. What is the difference between Chinese characters and English handwriting? First of all, they look different. English is writing string by string. Each letter is lined up to stand together. The Chinese characters are not, and the Chinese characters are square characters, like building a house. Second, the personality are different. The English one, if you put it in tandem, you can roughly spell out the pronunciation, but you don't know the meaning. The Chinese characters are shown here, which is difficult for beginners to know 它叫什么名字. But you can get the meaning of the word generally. That is because English is a typical phonetic characters. Chinese is an ideographic characters. There are many differences between the two languages, but we just talk about a little above. As we talking just now, Chinese characters have their own personality. So, how do they come from? The Chinese character is more than 3,000 years old, and its creation is a long time ago story. In Chinese mythology, there is a story of Cangjie making characters with thunder. But this is just a myth. Chinese characters, like other scripts, are produced for records and have been developed continuously. At first, it was memo drawing, which gradually became rich. After several transformations, it became developed by Chinese characters that we today use. Are all Chinese characters changed from memo pictures? How are Chinese characters created? The earliest Chinese characters were memo drawing. But as people wanted to express more and more meaning, the creation of Chinese characters become more diverse. The experts believe there are mainly four ways of creating a word as follows. Pictographic refers to the method by drawing the profile of the involved subject.
Self-explanatory is made up by adding self-explanatory symbols on pictographies, or totally made up by symbols. Associative compounds are a combination of two or more symbols to represent a new character with new meaning. Pictophonetic method is a word formation method combining one element of a character, including meaning and the other pronunciation, into a new word. Recommend this video and watch it after class. After talking about some knowledge of character basically, let's proceed to Chinese character learning. First, look at this word. Yes, 难. It means difficult. Oh my god, why does it look so complicated? What is this? Do you want me to write? How can I write it down? Take it easy. Follow me. I will tell you how to write 难 in 3 steps. At the same time, we will learn to write difficult Chinese characters. Step 1. Draw a blueprint of the house. Find the structure of Chinese characters. In the introduction, we mentioned that English handwriting is a string of letters. Chinese writing character like building a house. In life, our house has such, and such. The difference between them is the structure. Before we build a house, we need to design a blueprint and determine the structure of it. Before writing Chinese characters, we must understand the structure of the characters. There are 2 types of structure, single and compound. The single structure likes a stadium where a room is a house. The same in Chinese characters. The single structure has only one part or element and cannot be divided. For example, these characters 口 1 2 山 Words with a single structure are called 独体字. Compound structure to fit like is composed of several rooms of the house. That is to say, a minimum of 2 rooms. In Chinese characters, there are at least 2 parts or elements and possibly 3 or more. The characters with the compound structure is called the 合体字. Next, we look at these compound structures. 左右结构 left-right structure. Look at these characters. 汉语吃饭姐妹 These words can be divided into left and right, 2 unconnected parts. This structure is called left-right structure, 左右结构. And these characters, 坐树微 It seems also divided from left to right, but in addition to the left and right part, there is a middle part also. This structure is called left, middle, right structure, 左中右结构. We can remember the 左中右结构 and 左右结构 together. 上下结构 top-bottom structure. Look at a few characters. 齐、平、岁. These characters can be divided into top and bottom, two unconnected parts. This structure is called top-bottom structure. 上下结构. Look at these characters. 茶、经. Looks like it's not connected up and down part, but apart from top and bottom, as well as the middle part in it. It's called top, middle, bottom structure. 上、中、下结构. We can memorize 上、中、下结构 and 上下结构 together. 包围结构 enclosure structure. Look at these characters. 国、回、四、习、这、店、同、兄. There is a box outside these characters, and the inside part is enclosed on by all the four sides. This structure is called enclosure structure, 全包围结构. And these characters are enclosed by two sides, and these are enclosed by three sides. We call this structure half enclosure structure, 半包围结构. Here we talked about the single structure and the three compound structures. Let's review. The structure is divided by many parts in a Chinese characters. The character with only one part is called 独体结构, and the word with two or more parts is called 合体结构. According to the position of each part in 合体结构, can be divided into 左右结构, 上下结构, and 包围结构. Let's look at the following characters and find what structure are they. Here's the answer. The first one, 左右结构. Second one, 上下结构. The third one, 左右结构. Fourth one is the same, 左右结构. Next, 半包围结构. And this one, 全包围结构. Next, 上中下结构. The next one, 左中右结构. Step 2. Know the building materials. Recognize the strokes in Chinese characters. When we just learned the structure, we have learned how to divide the Chinese characters into parts. So, the next question is how to write these parts. We need to know the strokes. 笔画. What is a 笔画? 笔画 are like materials for building houses, and they are also like letters in English. One by one stone builds the room. Each letter forms a word, and each stroke forms a Chinese character. Chinese characters have basic strokes and compound strokes. If you learn basic strokes, the compound strokes will not reach you. Now, take out your pen, and I will teach you 8 basic strokes. First one, dot, 点. Write with teacher. Read while writing. 点, 点, 点. Second one, horizontal. 横. From left to right. Write while reading. 横, 横, 横. Good. Third one, vertical. 竖. From top to bottom. Write with me. 竖, 竖, 竖. Number 4. Left falling. 撇. From upper right to lower left. Writing together. 撇, 撇, 撇. Fine. Number 5. Right falling. 捺. From top left to bottom right. Write with me. 捺, 捺, 捺. Good. Rising. 提. From lower left to upper right. Write to me. 提, 提, 提. These 6 basic strokes can be written separately, and 2 basic strokes must be written together with other strokes. First one, turning. 折. 折 is turning direction, just like walking. You must have an initial direction before you can turn to other directions. Therefore, 折 needs to be used in combination with other basic strokes. For example, with 横 together, it will be 横折. With 竖 together, 竖折. And with 撇, 撇折. Could you understand it? The last, hook, go. Go should be used together with other strokes like 折. Example here. 竖钩, 横折钩. Fine. After learning 8 basic strokes, let's take a look at some compound strokes. I believe you must know them. Take the answer. 横折, 横折钩, 横撇, 撇点. Very good. Write down the stroke which you hear. 竖钩, 撇点, 横折钩, 横撇, 横折. Write the basic strokes again with me. 点, 横, 竖, 撇, 捺, 提, 折, 钩. Step 3. Master a rule. Finally, we talk about a rule. The rule can tell you how to put a piece of stone into a house. In Chinese characters, the rule of writing order of strokes is called 笔顺. Horizontal preceding vertical. Left falling preceding right falling. Top preceding bottom. Left preceding right. Outside preceding inside. Middle preceding sides. No explain here. We will learn and practice in the character writing. Summary time. It must be remembered that writing Chinese characters likes building a house. There are 3 steps of writing the Chinese characters. First of all, find the structure of the characters. It is a single component character or compound character. If it is compound structure, you need to define it as 左右结构、上下结构 or 包围结构。Second, look at each part and what 笔画 are there. Think about how to write this 笔画 and finally write down the 笔画 according to the 笔顺. Remember these 3 steps and practice it in writing. Let's look at the word 南 at the beginning of the video again. First of all, this character is 左、中、右结构. The left part is 横撇 plus 点. The middle part is 撇 plus 竖. And the right part is 点 plus 横 multiply 4 plus 竖. Follow the 笔顺. This character should write like this. Wow, fantastic! In the next video, we will learn these characters together. I hope you will take your notebooks and pencils and practice with me. That's all we have learned today. Thank you for watching our video. If you have learned something in this video, please like it. Remember to subscribe to our channel and see you next video. Goodbye.